Most people think data roles are the same, but they are not. Here is the data role ladder. We are going from level by level in this data role ladder, from using data to predicting the future. Let's go to the level 1. Level 1, data worker. Data workers consumes and manipulate data regularly in their job. They usually open spreadsheets, filter rows, sort columns, create basic charts, prepare reports using existing data. It's a simple example. A marketing associate checking how many leads did we get this week, an operations team member updating daily sales number in Excel. They use tools like Excel sheets, dashboards, some basic SQL. They don't design systems, they use what already exists. Next, go to level 2, data analyst. Data analysts ask deeper questions using data. So what they do? A data analyst has more access to data and works directly with databases. They write SQL queries, combine multiple data sources, create dashboards, answer ad hoc questions. They are often the go-to person in the team when someone asks, "Oh, can you check this in the table?" Simple examples: they did sales drop last Friday, which users are most likely to churn, which feature is used the most. The tools they have used, like SQL, it's very important in the data analyst role. BI tools like W, Power BI, ClickSense, and Excel plus Python sometimes. Analysts interpret data, not just to report it. Next, level 3, data engineers. Data engineers builds the data that others used. Like for example, data engineer provide data to the analyst and to the data worker. So they have more access to the data than analyst and the data worker. So what they do in their daily jobs, they design, build, and maintain data pipelines. They collect the data from apps, APIs, logs, clean and transform raw data, store it in databases or data warehouses, make data reliable and fast. For example, if analysts ask, "Where is this data coming from?" the data engineer answers, "I built the pipeline that brings it here." So the tools they have used in their daily job are SQL, Python, ETL tools, cloud platforms like AWS, GCP, Azure. So analysts work with data, where engineers work on data. Next, go to level 4, data architect. Data architect design the entire data system. What they do, a data architect designs how all data fits together. They decide how databases are structured, choose data storage technologies, define data standards and rules, ensure scalability and security. For example, designing where user data lives, how sales, product, and analytics data connect. They usually don't write daily queries, but without them, system break, data becomes messy, scaling becomes painful. So architects plan the blueprint before anything is built. Next, the last level is 5, data scientist. Data scientist is a combination of all the roles. They uses the data to predict and explain outcomes. What they do, like a data scientist combines data analysis, engineering skills, statistics and math, machine learning. They build predictive models, run experiments, analyze patterns, turn data into predictions. Simple example: which users will likely cancel next month? What price maximizes revenue? Which recommendation should we show? So they use tools like SQL to get data, Python or R language, statistics and ML libraries to predict the data. They don't just describe the past, they predict the future. So it's the very important role and have bring lots of responsibilities. So the common foundation in all the roles is SQL. SQL is a universal language of data. So it's very important. I'm going to start the SQL tutorial. Follow along the journey if you want to mastering the SQL skill. And in the summary, we can say the first role is data worker, use the data. Analyst explain the data. Data engineer build the data by building the pipelines, and data architect design, and data scientist predict the future. So these are the different roles, but the foundation is same SQL. So based on a quick self-assessment, you can find which role suits you, and let me know in the comment which role do you like. Thank you for watching.